Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these trash notifications ain't go out. First things first, you already know, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Hopefully everybody's smoothly getting through the work day. Got your kids in school right now. Hopefully they getting smooth through the school day. And just make sure you checking in on your children as often as possible, especially for those down in the South area. You already done had one school shooting already. Let's hope we don't have any more anytime soon. Appreciate everybody that tuned in Sunday for the conversation. BMF, what's going on, my guy? I don't care if you click the dislike button. You know what you need to click? Where my scratch off tickets, BMF? Don't make me come to your state, son. Come get my scratch off, son. Don't do that today, son. It's too early. It's too early. Sunday's conversation was definitely one that I felt was a great one. Hit some key points, and then we had the people in the chat hitting some key points as well too. Definitely one that was needed. If you missed it, you catch this replay. Today, I'm gonna keep it a little bit simple today because again, I want to get back to something. Um, First things first. Again, I want to say something to fathers, even the mothers out there. My bad, y'all. You always get one of those in the morning. I ain't messing with you, BMF. Kimash, baby. Top of the afternoon, baby. Again, for some of you parents that need to hear this, start paying close attention to your young ones, especially out here in these streets. I say that because, again, there's some of y'all that are not paying attention to what your children are out here doing for real. Some of you parents need to get on board because before you know it, your son or your daughter could be joining one of these street gangs. And if that's what you're trying to avoid as far as a parent is concerned, then you got to be watchful at all times. Sit down and have talks with your kids, like I said, even when they're the most uncomfortable. Sit down and have a talk. Kids that's 12, 13, 14 shouldn't be worried about gang banging or being in the streets. I've said this time and time again because it's true. These young ones need to be learning how to get a sharper education so they could progress further in life. The minute you think your child could be part of some form of gang or organization, again, as a parent, you have to step in. Because, see, it's the thing that some of y'all fail to realize. In some of these gangs and their culture, once you already sworn yourself in, it ain't no getting up out of here unless you leaving in the casket. And they're serious about that. Nah, I got you, BMF. We got you. Got you. Matter of fact, give me a second. I got you, bro. Hold on. I got you. Should be good now. Yeah, but again, at that age, they shouldn't be worried about gang banging. They shouldn't be worried about trying to hustle drugs or do anything that's not going to get them nowhere. Like, a rapper once said that the streets is a myth, right? To some degree, being truth. Because let's be honest, the streets don't love you if you out here doing what you're doing. There is no honor, loyalty, and respect amongst your quote unquote clique if nobody really has any real loyalty. Some of these kids are only joining or trying to be down because they see their friends is doing it or they know people who are around it that are doing it. Like I said, followers all day. And that's the thing. Your children should grow organically and grow into their own comfortable stages of life. Your children should never feel forced to do anything that they don't really need to do. Like again, make sure your kids is not trying to be there when any type of street cliques or gangs. Right now, the most targeted people right now are the children. I don't care how you look at it, they are always being targeted. Not just the kids, the teens as well too. They always being targeted. Why? Because again, how you think you're gonna speed the process for people who want to speed the process? Let me get you into adult stuff that you really shouldn't even be into. You want to be grown so badly, okay, so let's go take a walk on this wild side. Now your kids shouldn't have to worry about that. Your kids should be comfortable. Your kids should be worried about gaining some form of education and not just employment, but education. Like you want to be your own bosses, like some of y'all say, but at the same token, you're not using your brain, not using your thought process to try to get there. Uncle L, what's going on, my guy? Hence why I said one time before, it's just certain things you have to be aware of, and you got to make sure that again you're on point. You don't want to be one of those parents that ain't paying attention and then don't even know your kid is out here doing the utmost. I thought about something too today too, while I was doing my own little research on certain things. The crazy part about it? About 75 to 80% of the jail population are coming from single parent households. No father, no male figure, no uncle, no nothing involved. It's a scary notion, right? It's scary to think that many people that are locked up, mostly all of them coming from some form of single parent household or no parent household at all. Hmm.
No, no, no. It was like a little bro.
Oh, no, I didn't see that, bro. No doubt, BMF, appreciate you. Nah, but again, think about that statistic right there. Majority of those people locked up just because they're coming from single parent households or no parent households. That's madness right there. It really is madness. It goes to show to the degree why I said it again about fathers needing to be present in the household. Because again, when there's no you out here gang banging on this corner, I see you. My bad, y'all. We just gotta mess with the people. But nah, no, just think about that. If that person is coming from a household, no mother, no father, Let's say if it's grandparents raising them. Grandparents could probably be trying to do the best they possibly could do. But again, it really does take a community and a village to work with that. You know,
Oh, good, baby. That shit was fucking.
it's crazy.
Off for fucking
You
16 out of 5.
know, it's sad to think that that's how many people are locked up for that. You know, just not having a strong father figure or a strong male figure around. Period, to keep everything in balance. And the figures that they probably did have were either locked up or they ain't locked up, could be passed on. In certain instances, like I said, with some of you ladies, y'all got to stop with that mentality that, again, you don't need a father in the household or you don't need a man, period. Even if it ain't the child's father, you do find somebody, prime example, that's willing to do whatever. Let that man step in and do what he got to do. Again, men give a different type of love than women do. It's just pure facts. It's not like the love is not there. No, love is there. It's just going to be certain things. You can't sit back and cry and cry and cry. This is why the father is important. It's like your son falling off a bike. Once, twice, maybe three times. All right, you fell, you all right? That fourth time, you're going to have to suck it up. If you fall again, hey, you got one more try to get it right. And if we can't, we do it again tomorrow. See, again, that balance is needed. You know, let's look at some of the situations. Yeah, your geographical um, atmosphere is one of them. You know, the geographical atmosphere is definitely a part to play to some degree. Because just like I said, if a child is consistently seeing the same things over and over again, especially coming out in the streets, that's a problem. So at some point, that's going to be something they're going to raise questions on. You as a parent going to have to be prepared to answer those questions. The reason why I said fathers are important in the household because again, there's going to be certain aspects that a woman is not going to be able to teach a man or teach a boy, and vice versa. We can teach, but we can't teach girls certain things. That's when you women come into play. So all this nonsense about we don't need each other or you could do that all by yourself. Those are the worst lies they done told you. Those are the worst lies they concocted to you and said that this is all you gotta say or this is all you gotta have. That feeling of. I don't know. We need each other regardless. Again, especially when children are involved. If I'm supposed to be bringing a child into the world with you, then we need to figure out where we go from here. And even if things don't work on the up and up, then we need to still have a common ground and a common reasoning on how to raise this child right. Again, fathers are needed in the household, whether you believe it or not. They are needed. Again, a father is going to give love, but it's going to be that different love to where you're going to be able to grasp it and understand it. Oh, what is it with you coming in here this early in the day worrying about what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about with combos like you that really need a job? Grow up and get a life. See, unlike you fools, I actually worry about what's going on in the communities. There's a reason why. Because again, balance has been shifted in the worst way possible. And see, we could tell by a person like you, you've definitely been raised by a single parent or no parent at all. So, yeah, we need to get that message out. Because again, it's important. It's important for families to start building a bond strong. See, that's the thing. I don't want nobody to be living a life that you know for a fact they don't need to live. It's being forced on them. Again, let them grow naturally and gain their own habitat of things. Make sure it's being done correctly. Oh, and you idiot, if you was paying attention, I first said parents, right? Yeah, don't go there today. Just quietly sit in your corner like you've been doing. The reason why fathers are important is because we try to avoid immature piss ants like you that come in here under different troll names. They're emotional creatures, if you want to say it that way. We got enough of y'all in here as it is. This is why a lot of y'all locked up now. You might be one of them next. Sorry to tell you in so many words, sir. But you gotta be a blatant fool if you think you're gonna come in here every day with the same shit and you don't have nothing of substance to add to the conversation. Not even in the chat. The message again is deeper than anything. See, it'd be a punk like you, right? I'm gonna say it because you want to act old, so I'm gonna treat you like an old punk. It'd be punks like you that talk the most shit about children or sit here and say, and it might be a child that actually saved your dumbass life. So again, before you come in here trolling and being stupid, listen to the message, my guy. Damn shame. Not even 12 in the afternoon yet. But again, there's some of you who are gonna have to start standing in. Again, fellas are gonna have to really start standing on the forefronts regardless. Hence why I said the other day, be careful on what you doing and who you doing. If this ain't a person you plan on bringing kids with, building the future with, keep your shit strapped. Same thing with you ladies. Keep your legs closed if you not gonna use the protection.
Nah, that's a fact though.
Go on that.
Always be like, this nigga ain't shit. Fuck this nigga. If you knew that nigga ain't shit, you chose to have a baby with him. Now you saying he ain't shit as a father. Bitch,
poor choices.
you ain't think about the nigga being a father or not before you made him a father? Like, you ain't think, let me make sure this the nigga I want to make a father. So get the fuck out of here, then.
I call it down the middle. The only reason why I call it down the middle is because
some baby mamas ain't shit.
Yeah. But you got some irresponsible men out there as well too. That's why I said this type of conversation I always call it down to me. Because again, it took two to tango. It took two to bring life into the world. Now it's time for you two and a few other ones that's within that community realm to start making sure there's open eyes and ears so your child can grow more productive.
A nigga can end the pregnancy, right? But it's illegal. It gotta be up to the woman. You have the choice. You had the choice to abort the mission if you felt like you ain't have a good partner for this mission. You feel me? But you chose to have the baby. Now you choosing to complain. It's a lot of choices.
See, again, it be heat of the moment decisions in certain instances that cause that type of
passionate moment.
It'll catch those moments. But again, it only take one moment. And like I said, it could go good, could go bad, depending. 9 out of 10, it might go bad, depending.
I was about to say, in America, most people go
Ah, but that's because, like I said before, somebody.
Even if you stay with the bitch, you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be there with the two-parent household, but they're gonna see a bad dynamic because they're gonna see the father miserable or the mother miserable. So even when the parent stays, it's still not a healthy thing necessarily. You know what I'm
Granted on that part. But see, again, y'all don't got a common ground on shit because y'all got to remember at the end of the day, ain't about y'all no more, motherfucker. I don't care how unhappy you are. It's not about y'all no more. It's about what y'all do with these children that are in place right
No,
now.
I say that all the time too. Bitch is not your movie no more. Once you had a child, you stop being the MC. You're not the main character no more. It's about your child now. They don't know how to eliminate self though. That's the ego. They don't know how to have an ego death. You gotta let your ego die once you have children, bro.
But see, here's the thing though, before we even get to that part,
If I
you
ain't
need
had
to really
children,
make
I've been in and
sure
out of jail right now. I've been what?
you need to make sure
Fucking
that
on these niggas,
person's
what?
mental
I
health
can't be
is
going
where
to
it need
jail.
to be at.
I be trying to chill.
Cool gamer, what's going
That's
on?
we about to go to jail.
I already know if y'all just tuned in at the like button. But yeah, this is why I said it takes two to clash. So in the same token, y'all need to figure out what you gonna figure out. Ain't about y'all no more. You know.
That's the
And
people.
honestly, if you're gonna
People
move
be
on,
losers, and that they either try to still keep living their life, or they try to live their life through their kid. Like, don't be a fucking chump. You a bozo. You already had your chance to live, and that's what you chose to do was to have a child. You got a kid. I feel like I was living up. I had a kid. I was settled down.
so here's the thing: when you are in that stage, you're in that stage of a young mind to a degree. You ain't worried about nothing, especially if you thinking you being safe. But you're always supposed to be safe, no matter what decision you make. I don't care, even if it was some. Oh yeah, I'm finally getting this chance with this person. Don't matter. There should be safety again on all levels, and you still need what's going on. You still need to make sure everybody's mental health is intact.
He was out here.
You know, and that's real rap right there.
I'm about to go to
Like I said Sunday. You don't want to deal with somebody that's definitely a 730. Sorry, you don't want that. And you definitely don't want somebody who might not be mentally strong or compatible.
They said they was racist. I ain't believe them niggas. I went in there.
Fathers, you're gonna have to start really being involved, especially if you do got kids out here. And no matter what your situation, you need to be fighting for your children and again trying to teach your children. Sorry, y'all, just real raps right there. You can't sit here and expect certain changes to happen in life. And some of y'all really ain't making the changes. Now, again, for those who are not in that box, if it don't apply, let it fly. But this is for some people who actually need to hear this because, again, let's keep it real. You can't worry about just gaining, 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 and you not giving, giving, giving when it comes to your children. Sorry. Again, selfish parenting will never work out. To some degree, selfish parenting is what got some of these people locked up. There's multiple parameters to why, again, half of these people are locked up now. Now, the small handful, yeah, it probably came from a great background, but they just chose to make whatever decision and wouldn't listen to reason. Like I said, keeping that bond strong so this way your children will always be able to come to you no matter what. Even if they feel there's some form of peer pressure going on. Okay, well, guess what? Uh, I need to speak to you about this. Some of you mothers out there, again, you can't have part-time fathers. Again, it's almost like you hold the grasp to everything. A prime example, even if y'all can't make it work while trying to be together, Then again, you figure out what you need to figure out. If you got a co-parent, you get them. You get them for this. You get them for two, and I feel it should be even. I feel it should be even. I feel in certain instances, guess what? It should be 50-50 parenting or 100-100 parenting. There's 30 to 31 days in a month. Okay, well, look here. You going to get them half of the month. I'm going to get them half of the month. And on certain days, if we don't do whatever, then guess what? We just want to plan some family activities and keep it pushing. Next one up for grabs can get shot down. Because, like I said before, you taking your time to worry about the message too much. Go eat a taco. That's the thing. You got to think about that. You know, you can't do nothing great till you start turning the wheels great. Family dynamics is what's really going to change and impact certain things. Again, trying to do your best. And there are those who have done their best trying to keep certain situations from happening, and it still happened. You know, I can still commend you because regardless to what, you still didn't give up. But again, those are talks you're gonna have to have at some point. See, I can tell you what the problem is. I can't fix the problem, but I pretty much tell you what the problem is. The problem in some cases is that messages fall on deaf ears to some degree, or it falls on ignorant ears, but nonetheless, message still gets out. Doesn't matter, right? Again, message. You got to do better in order to earn better. Again, make sure you are bringing right type of tools needed and necessary for the build. Like again, in certain instances, for some of you men and women, you ain't financially stable. You shouldn't be thinking about no kid. Yeah, my honest opinion. I mean, I'm being logical because if you could barely take care of yourself, how you gonna take care of a child? I'm just keeping it real. It's gonna be impossible. And then guess what? You're gonna rely on the system because that's probably gonna be the best option. But then again, you shouldn't have to. That shouldn't always be the first option to anything. Again, you need to make sure you are completing yourself with somebody that you're both going to be able to build and just maneuver in life. If you're going to make irresponsible decisions, expect irreparable consequences. Know your partner. Again, keep the communication open with your partner. It is time for a major step to be taken, and hopefully some of y'all will take it. The ones that need to hear it. Like I said before, though, if it don't apply, let it fly. Again, start giving better options to better options. Get that. Just better options all in all. Remind yourself that regardless to what, always be on. While you still got the time, you still breathing, got an option, the choice to make something work, or you just sit back and not reap anything. The grind should never stop. Thirst for knowledge, and not just the thirst for knowledge, but thirst for overall spiritual growth, psychological growth, and all of that. You know, those are the grand things you need. Again, regardless to certain situations, there are other situations that you could get through if you really stand together on that. Again, a united front is needed. Be a part of the specifics that are needed for those kids and for yourselves. I feel it'd be less stress. Again, have a common balance to things. Be open, you know, but also be sociable to certain things. Sociable method should always be talking with yours, talking with your significant other, definitely, because again, it might be something you might miss. You want to make sure that almost every situation. For those who are in areas where they still have specific after school programs or learning programs, make sure you're getting people involved. Right form of people, you can get the right type of results. Certain instances, you can be helping somebody else. Be helping people who are probably older who need that help. One life to live, so try to live it the best way possible. But I forgot, unfair world, we asking for a little too much. Do your own studies when it comes to certain research, right? Sometimes it's good to compare notes, but your main research should lead you to some form of common answer, denominator to more life lessons. You gotta think about it. Building your kids a prime example to be anything great in life. Gotta have a spirit. You can't have that say quit attitude. Find things to get people involved in that's gonna bring the new type of wave. Hey, it's important. Again, you gotta know who you're building with. Wrong form of influence or activity to your brand might mess up. Keep solid on certain things that are going to keep inspiring and sparking ideas for old and young. Don't matter. One second, y'all. Oh no, though, y'all. I'm telling you, the best option again, pulling together the right people within that community structure. Then y'all work from there. Cuba, what's going on, my guy? Again, you got to take things to a higher level in life. No stagnation, especially when it comes to building your family. Um, you're gonna have people that want to play around and say stupid shit, but this is the fate of the future if you want to be technical. Because again, if you ain't teaching them something that's really of knowledge and of value, guess what? Don't expect to go far. Don't get mad when you are missing out on opportunities, or you all are missing out on opportunities. Build your own markets. Again, start teaching independence on specific levels. I know as fathers, you definitely are going to want more for your child. And some fathers might actually push their kids not to an extreme limit, push them to a limit nonetheless. It's going to be needed. It is going to be needed though, because again, you'll get the best results. Real spill, baby. Uh-huh.
I said I was, but I realized you wasn't a podcast. George said he was on his way. I don't know why. That it might
I
my
feel you,
time
bro. I
he
feel you
might
on
be
that
late
shit.
too.
I feel you on that. Times you gotta unplug. Serious, baby. Taco burritos, taco burritos. Oh yeah, I missed the funny here. Oh wait a minute, I was supposed to do my drop. I forgot. When clowns get dropped, they get they usually get one of these. New troll drops from motherfuckers, man. Coming in here with the madness.
I don't know if that was somebody eating
Eat
a
a bag of
corn.
chips.
Oh,
Eating
oh,
a
oh.
bag of chips.
That did not sound like a bag of chips in my ears. Then nigga, you watching the
Chilling, BMF
Hannibal?
chilling, man.
I thought you was watching a good zombie movie. I'm like, damn.
No, um, but again, you know, they always say a mother's love is unconditional, but a father's love is definitely unconditional. It's just shown differently, and it's done differently. And again, not every man out there is going to be a great father. They can be a good father though, as long as they still active, and as long as you're giving them what you're supposed to be giving them, whether y'all together or not. Again, don't take away that space and freedom and bond of a father and a child, unless you necessarily have to. Like I said before, don't do it. Get over whatever you might be going through and work things out for the better of children. But again, even if you can't work it out the way you think you can work it out, you still gonna have to find some form of common ground. Sorry, you're gonna need that. It's the best balance right now. Cuba, I don't know. I don't know. I want to vote independent, but I forgot. I gotta change my party. I'm voting for me, man. Shoot, vote Kanye Nate for 2028. Shoot, I'm in here. I'm in here. With Chicago, baby. No, but again,
Harris shit is the concert. Trump shit. You get, I don't know what the fuck going on in his shit.
Wait a minute.
I'm done.
Let me get my presidential video ready. Hold on. Let me get my presidential video ready. Wait a minute. Here we go.
Shit.
I know who I can nominate. There's a good. I don't know if you ever watched that
My bad, y'all.
Netflix. Like the president died, and this nigga became like everybody in the White House died, and he became like something of the president. It's a Netflix. Can we have that nigga? That nigga was good. I watched the Netflix show. That shit had me hooked.
Don't talk to me about that, man. Don't talk to me about that.
Like, damn, niggas, I wanted another season.
Series, I had to play that one for that clown that came in here not once but twice. So
like
you know,
that name, Siri.
that's all I said. For somebody that says I repeat everything every day, you still here watching every day. What does that say about you?
He got no life. Oh, my bad. I thought we was.
See, I ain't gonna be crazy today. Only reason why I'm not is because shoot, I'm damn near already done. Again, today is just a light dust off. Again, for some of y'all that need to hear it. Some of y'all single women, just like some of you single fathers, y'all gotta hear shit out. If things are not that bad, just keep things on the up and up. Again, gotta worry about the children.
That's what I do.
And somebody would say, "Oh, what's with him and the kids?" You fool ass nigga. This is why some of this shit is going on right now. Let me answer this fool's question right now. This is why some of the shit that we see as a plague right now is going on. And we got people like you who think that shit you say and do is deemed worthy when it's not. Because what are you actually doing outside of just sitting on the internet all day and worry about the next man or woman or worry about the next thing? Absolutely fucking nothing. At least somebody coming with a real message and saying it and keeping it real. Can't say the same thing about a lot of y'all. You barely know how to speak as is.
Hey, my ESL classes are coming along.
We wasn't talking about you, fool. Matter of fact, shoot my fault, y'all. Y'all know I'm with my homegirl Roma, and she got to get one of the troll drops for the day too. Motherfucker, I'm tired of your shit.
Motherfucker.
Yeah,
I needed this laugh.
my bad.
I needed this laugh.
My bad, y'all. Getting on my goddamn nerves today.
I needed that laugh.
Nah, but come on now. You know, again, you gotta have a bozo mindset think that that's the best thing to do, especially at this time of the damn morning or slash afternoon. Serious, I'm always messing with her shit. She be alright.
He don't mess with me. There's something wrong with him.
At least she know what's what. Like I don't even bother nobody. You know what time it is.
Yeah,
But nah, but this is why I said. Nah, some people.
Away with your ass. Somebody got you pissed off.
Yeah, that's why I said it's not one of them that I get mad about. I just be laughing at you though, because again, you got time to worry about 1,000 troll accounts. I don't. I got a message to worry about. And the message is clear. Again, to some degree, it needs to be father figure or a male role model around, especially when there's young boys. Because there's just some things, again, I'm sorry, women are not going to be able to teach the young man. This is where the father comes into play. And vice versa again. This is where you women come in. There's going to be things we ain't going to be able to teach y'all damn girls. Exactly. Go to your mama. Go to your mama real quick. Let me know how that worked out. Like, come on there.
I be asking my niggas questions just to answer the questions for my son. But there's some questions I be like, hey, thank God he got uncles. Thank God Josh, even though me and my brother fight him, but thank God he got that nigga.
It's not saying that certain situations it can't be done. It can be done. What's gonna
happen when your son, and like as a single parent, we single parents, you know us, but I got an 18-year-old. I know one day that nigga's gonna just come out and say it, like, "Ma, how can I shave my balls?" I'm gonna be looking at him like, yeah, I can't help you with that one, bro. I don't know how to shave balls. I don't even got no balls.
That's what I'm saying. To some degree, it's certain dynamics is going to plays a part.
What do I do with blue ball? Okay, some subjects we ain't here to talk about. I don't care how much of a nurse I am, but I as a nurse, I don't think I'm ready to see eye to eye on my son like a patient. Like, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm giving this patient up.
Again, it's supposed to be a balance. It's supposed to be a key common balance.
How to shave your beard. Niggas, I know some females do got beards, but niggas, it's different. Boy skin is different. It's more rougher or something. I don't know.
No, but I'm saying like this. Now, unless it's necessary to keep that child away, let that child get the best.
You told your barber that you took a little bit off from the fade. I can't say. I don't know what you mean. You took a little bit off from the fade. I don't know what a fade is. Come back over here.
But I'm just saying, it's some things, people are not going to fully be accustomed to. And this is one of them. In certain situations, yeah, you might have to do that, depending on what your situation is and who you chose. But if you did choose somebody that's at least responsible and is willing to do whatever, then again, let them be a part of. Yeah. You know how many good brothers out there right now fighting? Come on, son. See, look, she said, yeah, don't mind her mouth, y'all. She don't care. She said, I got a damn thing yet. Okay. But I know your ass. I know you. I know you're ready.
I am sorry for anything that my mouth comes out and say.
You about to get another troll job. Don't play with me, son.
It's just that woman don't have no. The filter's on the top.
Damn thing.
My filter's at the top.
You ain't never have one. Don't lie to people like that. See, look, don't listen to her.
And that's what I was told when I was little. It was at the shop. It's still at the shop.
Riaz, what's going on, my guy?
Like it's my fault. Tell that to God why I wasn't born.
No, come on now. I mean, in all honesty, if you chose somebody who is responsible and definitely on point and on balance with things, come on now. Look how many good brothers right now going through it, trying to be a part of their children's life and they not having it. Again, stop playing games with these kids, man. At some point, those games you play, you're gonna have real bad consequences. In certain instances, there's some people who are complaining right now about, oh, my kid's bucking up at me, and my kid is, yeah, well, you gotta look at what you're doing. 755, baby. Some situations, that's just common. Sorry to say it that way and say it so logical, that's common. When you are not willing to do what's needed, especially for the benefit of your child. Now, again, I'm speaking to some of you single women that need to hear that. Those single mothers that need to hear it. At some point, you're going to need some form of a male structure around. Not just for your sons, but your daughters as well. How are your daughters going to know what men to choose in life? Prime example, if they don't have an example of that. That's being real right there. You know, again, fathers can teach their sons and daughters oh so much. They might get taught differently, but again, at least something to be learned. It'll be simple and to the point the way again is not a problem. But again, you gotta get your personal disputes and your emotions out the way. Think about what I just said in the beginning of the live. 80 to 85% of the population that's locked up coming from single parent homes. Studies probably might have changed a little bit, we never know. But as of up to date, 85%. 80 to 85%. That's a huge number. Again, for those who are coming into that playing field, you gotta know what you're getting into. You're gonna have to be there for the key critical moments, especially when again they're grown. Those moments mean something, they're priceless. Can't get those back. Your child's first steps, words, those shits is important.
First manly advice, first womanly advice.
First bike ride and all of that.
First human advice. Fuck that. First human advice as a human being. Mom, is this right? Or dad, is this right or wrong? Like, this decision is hard. Every day I wish my dad was here, bro. I know I got my mom, but there's always that one parent that, what's the shit? And for me, it was my dad.
Because your father was who he was. He was a stand-up man.
He wasn't in my household, but he was always a father figure. I can honestly say this. My dad was always there. As much heartache as my mom made him go through, bro. My mom was a little bitch. And I'm going to say that now that I'm a grown up, I see the shit that she did was wrong. But he was still hanging there. You know what? One was his last advice that he always told me. And because I was going through it with my kid's father too. He said you have to adapt for the sake of your kids. As many times as the other parent wants to change the stuff just to get advantage of it, you will adapt. Why? Because you want to be in that kid's life. Say, oh God, and that's what I learned to do. Adapt, and you've seen it. You've seen it with your own eyes, bro.
I ain't see nothing.
You're a liar.
Don't include me in no lies right now. I told you I'm on the presidential campaign. They can't get me.
Now I'm on the negative front. Fuck.
Nah, you good. No, but that's real raps right there.
How many times have my family called the cops on me? Everything, bro. I've been there. I've been through it. I've been through the other side of parenthood, bro. Everything. But guess what? All I do is adapt to it. Oh, you want me to do this instead? All right, I got you. I will adapt to this. But my kids soon enough is gonna be that age where they're gonna see the truth on their own. I don't have to explain nothing to my kids. I just gotta keep them safe and teach them what the world is. I don't have to teach them what the other parent that is not there. They learn that on their own with their relationship that they have.
Yeah.
My relationship with that person gotta do nothing with my kids. I am very sorry, y'all. You have this type of relationship. I have this type of relationship with my kids.
It's about bonding.
That's it.
Definitely about bonding, though. See, that's the thing. You know, like I said, yeah, people make mistakes.
I made a lot. But yes, I stand again. Try not to make the same mistake and learn from it. keep it moving. It's all about how you fucking stand up after you make that mistake.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Just things to really think about. Again, just stop using them as pawns. Stop.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. Because I have lived from both sides. I was the mother, and now I'm in some twisted kind of way the world made me think of. But yeah, it's no fun. Telling you, it's no fun. But you know something? At the end of the day, parents, they gotta see it this way: that suffering and shit that we go through, and everything. I know some of us cry when we taking a shower. Some of us cry out of nowhere, just throw something and breaking and scream. I get that shit. Trust me, that anger, I get it. But that smile that your kids be having, that shit it heals that anger very fast. Sometimes they fuel it. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes they fuel it. But if you know how to fuel it the right way, that anger right there becomes a positive. It's just gonna take you to the point that you're gonna be that person. That's it.
Nah, it's just about watching them grow and
Trust me. Look at my kid's father.
watching them be the best they can be, regardless to whatever situation at hand. But still, in other instances, see with your situation, that would be deemed as I gotta keep you away from them. But I'm talking about for those who know they chose somebody responsible, they ain't changed up, none of that shit, and you giving them hell. Nah, let them start being more involved. See, the problem is you might not like what's being said. You might not like the fact that I'm the one that's saying it. But these are things I feel again you're gonna have to learn to accept. And again, for you fathers out there, even if you are going through these type of situations, you still got to stand on your horns and fight. Fuck that. I'm sorry to say it that way. When you just sit back and give up, it's not good. The outcome of that kid, trust me, it might not fucking settle well. You do not want to be in that motion right there. I don't care what you got to go through. If you have to do what's needed again to be a part of your child's life, make sure you're doing so. This is why you get certain instances of children bucking up or children acting up or just doing whatever. It's part of the reason why. Regardless to what, you need the love and affection and the education and the understanding from both parents, not just one.
I give the same speech to my kid that my dad gave me when I asked why he wasn't with my mother.
Again, you just take that into consideration today. In order for certain things in the globe to change, gotta change the standards of thinking.
I tried to stop it from doing it, but the shit keeps coming. I haven't voted one of those shit.
Tell you this right now. You're gonna have to. That all about me, it needs to be out the window now. Again, you not guaranteed tomorrow. But you definitely don't want to be leaving children in the world stuck on nothing. Give them some form of hope and education. Wean them away from the things that, again, are destroying stuff as a whole. At some point, just got to be about community standards and outreach. I ain't gonna hold y'all all afternoon because it is about that time. Oh, yeah, it's about that lunchtime. But I'll be honest with you though. feel today's message was definitely another key stepping stone. It's time to think about the betterment for your children and the betterment of the future. Hold y'all all afternoon. Definitely about time for me to figure out lunch. And I gotta go take care of son this afternoon.
My red one.
Oh, you got one too. Okay. I got to be sure. For those following me on Clapper, it might be a late night. If not, definitely see y'all tomorrow afternoon with the works. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Hopefully somebody got something out this message. And hopefully that clown that came in here got something out this message again too. The message is bigger than you and your third grade repeated troll tactics. I need you to try harder. Try harder to focus on the message at hand and not focus on the man that's sending the message. Wouldn't matter where it was coming from, just know it was coming. Hopefully you sit back in your basement and learn something before anything. So, before I get up out of here, I ain't forget about y'all Virgo babies up in here. I ain't forget about y'all Virgo babies. 1 second. I did not forget about y'all Virgo babies up in here, man. I can't give y'all that. That's for work. May y'all have a blessed week. And if you are celebrating today,
Told me.
may y'all have a blessed one. Enjoy every minute of it. Keep doing what's needed. You know. Oh, for those out there in the areas where it's still extreme heat, please keep yourself hydrated and keep yourself safe. Your health feel any other way, go get yourself checked out. Your health is always going to be the key to your wealth. So I definitely see y'all later on tonight. Hopefully somebody got something out of it. Appreciate everybody that's been a part of the build, still becoming a part of the build. Conversation to get revisited again. It'll be a deep one. So you already know. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance today, you already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. What I'm gonna do is give you real. That's what I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. And again, I'll see y'all later on. I'll see y'all later. Yeah, I'm my fault.
I just figured out.
I wasn't supposed to do this. Wait a minute. I wasn't supposed to do this. I was supposed to do this before I left up out of here. Scalp hurt. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.